We did it! We made it to Friday! Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're having a good night. Hey, Dark Passenger, Matthew J. Congrats on the Fry win. Iowa. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Merrick. Hi. Yeah. It's been a long week. I'm ready. I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready to sleep. I just waking up by an alarm at 8 a.m. every morning. That's for the birds. We should be able to sleep in. We should all have jobs where we just get to sleep and wake up and then just go do that job. We should all not have jobs.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Because when I want to sleep as late as I want, you don't like it.
Well, because I miss you. I want you up so that I can lay on top of you.
Mm.
Your legs are hurting. Have you thought about going back to the doctor, or what's the latest? Because yeah, I thought they were giving you stuff to help that. Let's see, I talked about going to the allergist. Nothing's changed there. Lay on top of you, exactly. Next Thursday? Okay. It's too bad you can't go sooner.
The reality is, he's too heavy to lay on top of me.
Yeah, I can't really
Just as
lay
I
on top
am
of him. And
too heavy to lay on top of him.
yeah, you definitely are. It's your favorite day because you know the weekend is the next day. I agree. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday are my 2 days where I don't wake up by an alarm. I probably get the same amount of sleep, like, except when I stream. I usually get about 6 hours of sleep. But, like, I'll go to bed maybe on Tuesday a little bit earlier and get a full 8 hours. I'm still sleepy on the Wednesday. Because, like, because I had to wake up by an alarm. I didn't get to wake up naturally. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I like this shirt too. Neil picked out a good one here. The giant Bowser. It's a good shirt.
I don't remember where I got it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Giant Bowser head. Good shirt. I'm sure you saw it just like I saw it. So I got Neil a shirt that he loves. I got it for his birthday. You want to go get it real quick?
Sure.
Neil, go get it real quick. And I'll wait for him to say that. So Broken Sword, we're still, trying to figure out who did the bombing. What's going on with the oh, there you go, Iowa. Still trying to figure out what did the bombing. We're trying to interview people. We know the guy's a clown. We know he has a scar on his face. What else do we know about him? Well, we know the hotel. We're at the hotel where he's staying. And we're still trying to figure out, like, where he is. All right, here comes Neil with the shirt. You ready? Rage consumes me. And it's a cute kitty. That is his new favorite shirt. It's very appropriate. He's worn it so many times today. Not today, this week.
Well, I haven't worn it for long
Yeah.
But I've worn it. When I've had to go out, I've worn it.
Yeah. Oh, because you kind of are going from stream to stream. I just get kind of random. I get random gift subs all the time. I think that just happens.
I get
You get random ones?
I get ones.
It's usually people I
have
follow.
been in there like once and I followed them.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd be really interested in finding out what their algorithm is on that stuff. All right.
I've followed a bunch of people that have.
Yeah.
Like you've rated to, but then never rated it to again.
Yeah. That happens. As always, we can take a break and play a game like Missile Command. It does not have to be Missile Command. It can be any of the games on the arcade list. And if I beat the high score, I'll put your name on the high score list. Let's do the vote. Let's vote? As mentioned, this is
votes don't count.
this is the current. We're gonna be playing Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Brothers, or New Super Mario Brothers, and New Super Mario Brothers Wii. Gonna be spinning that wheel, and then we're voting, and we are literally on round 4. You're upset South Park lost? Neil's upset about everything losing.
I kicked out what beat it, so.
Yeah. All right, so we are on round 4. And I think round 5 is like the one where it all counts. Winner, chicken dinner, basically. So we're getting close. Whoops. So we got.
Well, that's the key. I'm never happy.
That's a rage consumes
me.
Yeah. You got to remember, rage consumes him. All right, so we got Star Trek, Starfleet Academy, Starship Bridge Simulator on the Super Nintendo versus Devil May Cry, PS2.
I forgot what Fallout is up against. I think it was up against like Assassin's Creed or something.
I think it's up against Assassin's Creed. I think you're right.
So I don't know that it has a chance.
Yeah. Is this one going to be a close one? Oh, it tied it up. Who's going to break the tie? There always seems to be votes right at the end.
Yeah, it's like people figure out, oh, I didn't vote.
Devil May Cry. Bye. Right at the end.
I hope they don't vote that late for real.
In IRL, yeah, they're going to the polls at the last minute. I used to like to vote on voting, on election day. I was going to say voting day. But nowadays I just don't like people, so I just go early.
Well, in Florida, if you had vote in mail, they took it away from you.
Yeah, you had to re-register for it every year. All right, so we got Wario Land versus Calabeth Ultima Zero.
Keep trying to get Ultima for you.
It's okay. It's okay.
I think
Wario would be fun too.
Yeah. But it would be really cool to see something that old.
That's true too. Although it may be really bad because it's so old.
Well, I mean, if it was bad, you just go to the next game.
Yeah. That's what kind of sucks with the way we vote is the matchups.
Yeah, you don't massage this data very well. I've seen you do spreadsheets, so I'm surprised sometimes.
You do spreadsheets all day, Jason. All right. Ultima Zero won over Wario. That was close. All right, one last one.
Is Ultima Zero just the original Ultima?
Yeah, it's called a Calabeth.
Oh.
And then he did Ultima after a Calabeth. And then someone decided to call it Ultima Zero.
Oh.
Because Ultima was way more successful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think it was ever called Ultima Zero on any packaging. Although I think the Wikipedia article calls it that, if I remember right. All right, the next one is Professor Layton in the Curious Village versus ActRaiser. AKALA. Yeah, and on Wikipedia, the name is a Calabeth World of Doom, which was on the on the packaging.
I voted for ActRaiser Evil Bud. I mean,
Yeah, it's
You're
like a
not-
Sophie's Choice.
you're not going to see me vote for a DS game very often.
Because it's a gimmick, right?
No, they're just not as good as console games.
I thought the Castlevania DS games were really good. Professor Layton 7, ActRaiser 3. All right, so that's where we'll stop. So next time we will do Halo versus Octopath Traveler, Metal Gear 2 versus Quake, and Beard Blade versus Katamari Damacy. I'm surprised Beard Blade. Yeah, I mean, good for Beard Blade.
I forget what it was up against.
Yeah.
I think I voted for that because whatever it was up against, I liked less.
Beat something else. All right, here we go. Let's continue.
It's very much like real voting. I don't necessarily vote for anything. I just vote
yeah, you vote
against
the
something
worst
else.
of two. All right, let's continue Broken Sword. That's right. We're in here. Where did we have to go? Well, in fact, I don't think I knew where I was going next.
Oh my god.
What now?
There's a bill in the state legislature that would let minors as young as
Yes.
14 work overnight.
That's correct. It's because they've deported everybody, so now they need to find more workers here in Florida. Good job.
I mean, you're not going to get anybody who lives here that wants to do any of those agricultural jobs.
Yeah. Young high school kids, I guess. Uh-oh.
Just a minute, monsieur.
What's your problem?
No problem, if you cooperate.
What do you want?
Just a routine security check, nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh, well, all right.
Search him, Flap.
You bet.
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Nothing, Guido. Zilch.
Our apologies, monsieur.
What? I had to report you to the authorities.
Round here, we are the authorities.
You want I should break his arms?
No. Let him go, Flap.
Okay.
Yes, that's just what we need. The return of child labor.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anything this way. Not getting any prompts, so there must not be anything back here. Oh, and now there's prompts in here. Okay, we're here. I mean, I guess we could go back to what's-her-name's apartment.
Hey, what's her name?
I don't remember.
Can I come to your apartment?
We just kind of burst into her apartment. We don't even knock. We just go right in.
I found the address of the hotel where Khan the Killer stayed.
Yeah? Is he still there?
If he is, he's changed his name.
I found this in the killer's room.
What is it? A credit card?
ID, Thomas Merlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Gruber.
Never heard of him or the company.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue. A name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir. Maybe not. How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Okay. What should it be on the list?
See you later.
Where are you going
What type
now?
of game
I could go
is it?
back to the Hotel Ubu, I guess. Whatever those two thugs are after must be important.
Guess I'm going back to the hotel. I must have missed something there. If you want, go to the Discord and put it in the Discord for me. Or someone.
What?
Oh, Legacy of Kain. Well, what type of game is it? I guess maybe I was typing.
Oh.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
That gangster I told you about? He went through my pockets just now.
Good heavens! One never knows what to expect in foreign parts. Thank you for the warning, young man. I shall hide my credit cards in my underwear.
I got the key. Thanks for your help, ma'am. I have to go, ma'am. Hello again.
What do you want me to play, Merrick?
Thanks for your help. Goodbye.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's talk to her again.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for
On the
you now?
PS1 Dreamcast era.
I found this pass in Merlin's room.
Play food fight?
So,
Alright.
That deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has a million faces. I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers, but he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George.
Here we go again.
Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man.
I'm
I am
surprised
the law.
If he tries anything,
Don
shoot him,
Bluth
George.
didn't see
My
these people.
pleasure, Lady Piermont.
Maybe he had died.
One moment, please.
What, Neil?
Said I'm surprised Don Bluth didn't see these people.
I haven't
enjoyed myself this much since
Maybe he had died.
I don't know what I would have done without
Nah,
you,
this
Lady
came out
Piermont.
in the 90s.
Oh, that's right. He was still alive.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de
Oh, look
Monsieur
at him,
Merlin.
sassy. Or,
Thanks.
not sure.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
Okay.
What now, monsieur?
I've just been manhandled by a gorilla.
Yes? I do not see any signs of a gorilla.
No, not a real gorilla. It was a guy who looked like a gorilla. It happened right out front of this building.
Let me get this quite clear. Are you complaining or bragging?
I want to know what you're going to do about it. The scrawny one has a gun.
I suggest you contact the police.
Can't you do anything about them?
What goes on in the streets of Paris is hardly my responsibility.
Aren't you concerned that your guests are being intimidated by gangsters?
No one else has complained, monsieur? Did they steal anything from you?
Well, no. They didn't find what they were looking for.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't think they did either. Do you want this manuscript back?
No.
After all the fuss it caused? No, you keep it.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Now we gotta be able to get out of here. Oh, I walked over the desk. Whoops. Right, well we'll save. Oops. All right. Merrick Chen wants us to play Food Fight in arcade mode. There we go. This is an Atari game. This game was made by Atari. It's kind of weird. The controls are really weird. Food fight. So 16,500 is the score. Boop. Put up food fight. If I remember right, it took me a time to figure out like how to even play this game. All right. All right. Here we go. Some food fight. Okay. The Kane. Oh, they're no, they remastered them recently. Let me look at them real quick, and maybe I'll recognize it. Legacy of Kane. Huh. No, maybe? Huh. And are they, what are they? Are they action adventure? Action adventure, I guess. Interesting. All right, thanks, Iowa. All right, let's play some food fight. Oh, you got. Did I beat it? Oh no, it's close though. I got pretty close for. All right, well, 13-3 I think was my score. So, yeah, 13-3. So pretty close to 16-5 for the first time. All right, we'll try it again. Here we go. The controls are kind of weird because you're using the trackball, and so it's weird. You can see the direction I'm moving is the eyeballs. It's basically I'm moving the guy's eyeballs, and that's the direction I'm shooting. I guess I can't assume I'm going to hit him with that. I can't assume I'm going to hit him. All right, let's play it again. Third game.
I can't ever figure out what this Walmart service is. Why anybody would want them to come in your house.
Wait, Walmart services?
Walmart has a service where
Yeah.
they bring your stuff into the house.
There
Just
could
walk
be
in.
people who are having trouble walking or, you know.
No, I'm not talking about
Older.
to your door. I'm talking about in
In the house, that's
in
what I'm
the
saying.
house.
They can't, like...
They show them putting stuff in the refrigerator.
That would be weird. Having people put stuff in your refrigerator.
Get out of my house.
Asom, 51 months. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. And now 50 plus 1. I can't believe it. We're almost a month away from the stream anniversary. Oh no, we are a month away from the stream anniversary.
Oh no.
12-hour stream, Neil. All right, let's play. I can't remember if we played this 4 times. We're going to play it one more time. Accidentally started on level 3. So close. 14-5. Ah! All right, we'll have to try it again some other time. What was Neil saying? I don't remember. Did he say something unamusing? Yay. I don't remember what he was saying.
I don't remember what I said either.
Yeah, I don't either. Neil's level of enthusiasm is usually pretty low. Wouldn't you say?
It depends.
Yeah.
Oh,
5 years.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, yes,
Oh.
yes.
Well, that's because
No, I think it was more of the 12-hour stream.
the 12 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
12-hour streams are a bit hard on me.
Why are they so hard on you? Usually you're not in here the whole 12 hours.
Because it like totally blows the day.
Yeah. I don't think I can just leave through the front door. But here, I want to look at what this is.
It was the ancient manuscript which Khan had stolen from Plantow.
Ah. Okay. Well, let's
The door was locked.
That's why I had the key out. I wonder if there's a way we can get down through the alley.
If I wanted my shins sticking out of my shoulders, I could have jumped. Mama Stobbart didn't raise no suicidal fools, though. The cobbles of the alleyway looked very distant and very hard.
I doubt I could jump to the other side. That's true. At least it isn't 24 hours. I don't think I could last 24 hours. So 12 is already long enough.
There was nothing else in the pockets of the killer's pants.
Well, maybe the English woman can help us get away from those guys. We'll see. She's been very helpful.
Hello again. Have you ever seen this old manuscript before? You know what it is, don't you?
You are in great danger.
Put the manuscript back and leave here.
What's going on?
I can say no more.
Hey.
Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
This is what Merlin was so keen to hide.
Really? Well, that fuss for a sample of wallpaper.
It's some kind of manuscript, and it looks to be very old.
If I was you, I'd keep it well out of sight until you're clear of this place.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I could roll it up and put it down my pants.
No, no, that wouldn't do at all. You'd attract far too much attention.
Huh. Do something with it. I wonder if I can.
Do you know what this is?
As a guess, I'd say it was a clown's nose.
That's right. It was worn as a disguise by a vicious killer.
Ah, Mr. Merlin, perchance.
That's him. I have to go, ma'am.
All right, so I've got to be able to hide this somehow.
Maybe not. No way. Maybe not. That is not a good idea. No.
All right, well, let's save it.
Save it.
Save it, save it, save it. And let's see what happens if I walk outside.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flash.
Yeah, steal it, didn't he?
Is this what you're after, Guido?
See, that's it.
I can explain everything. Well, almost everything.
Too late. You're on your way to feed the fishes.
I'm allergic to fish. I break out in blotches when I eat tuna.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. Some time later.
They're not going to recognize that.
I was saying it. There, I died. I died. That was...
You were saying it like Carol Channing.
Oh, well, I was trying to say it like SpongeBob and SquarePants. SquarePants. But it was like sometimes later. But you're right, I did sound a little Carol Channing. All right. I need a death. I need someone to do death. That is a death.
Death. Cake or death?
All right. So we know. There we go.
I
Thank
figured
you.
the lady at the keys wouldn't appreciate a duet with a musical illiterate like me.
What if I did something like combine the manuscript with the statue? No, he's like, no. Oh, let's go call. Yes, we have a phone. Call Nicole.
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Hey, I've got something awesome to show you.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
A surprise.
Oh, I don't like mysteries, George.
I can't tell you just now, but I'll come show you soon.
Why? No! You need... Oh, God. Let's talk to the clerk again.
What now, monsieur?
Do you recognize this key?
That is the property of the Hotel Ubu.
Correct.
May I ask how it found its way from the little hook to your pocket?
Would you believe it was put there by a poltergeist?
No, monsieur. The hotel is regularly serviced by an exorcist. If we had a ghost, Father Fécond would have flushed it out.
I suppose you want the key back.
Not especiellement. The room is vacant. Since you are so determined to conduct your little investigation, I won't stop you.
Yes, they all do seem a little annoyed by George.
Thanks for your help, buddy. Hello again. This is a photo of Khan, right?
That is just one of the names by which he is known.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I wonder what the third door is.
The door was locked. There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor.
What if... What if I somehow... Could I... Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. What if I took the manuscript and just dropped it down here?
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
All right. So here's what that. All right. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Now hurry. Go outside. At first, I was thinking we put it in the briefcase and drop the briefcase. And then I was like, I don't need to do that.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flash.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
Yay!
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed. I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
We did it.
You're just not going to believe what I found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
Ancient manuscript. Why? And then he goes and sits down.
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan left it in the safe at the Ubu.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantark?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Kill for.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of 2 knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades. This guy, named Hughes de Payen, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive.
Jacques de Molay.
But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
The Inquisition. What a show.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, George. One guy's already died for it, as you said yourself. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it.
And let me take a picture with my picture phone.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
So worried. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Crune Museum. I'll give you the address.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
Yeah.
She reminds me of the wicked queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said mirror, mirror on the wall, wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid, Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either. There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces. A knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
He's a lawyer?
Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Uninvited and wants to be involved. I totally agree, Dark Passenger.
There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover. It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
Hey,
I don't
Mr.
think
Mad
I'd like
Mothy.
to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
It does. Hmm.
Maybe I'll check out the
I
Crune
did
Museum.
get killed.
I'm sure you'll find it useful, George.
I knew I couldn't just walk out of the hotel. And yet I did. All right, so where did she say? Oh yeah, Musée Crune. Hey.
Pardon me. Oui, monsieur?
Are you Lobineau?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobineau does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
No, I agree, Mr. Madmonty. I was not expecting to be bundled up and thrown into the river.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a
Templar,
sausage.
dude.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar. Although people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No, no, no. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar. Not like Monsieur Lobineau.
Thanks for your help.
Oh yeah, it's the tripod from the manuscript.
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited. There was nothing in the urn. I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked.
Why am I trying to steal stuff?
Nothing happens.
Playing back at 42, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ireland, you say, and then your people called you here. Exactly. Right as they mentioned Ireland, all of a sudden you appeared. How interesting. So where's Mr. Lobineau?
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
Closet? It's a sarcophagus.
Well, I died playing baguette. You weren't here to count my death. But besides that, it's going okay. I didn't think I was going to be able to die in this game.
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill, and the fat falls on the open flames. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened, local air pollution has doubled, and it stinks like a funeral pyre. That is why I keep the windows closed.
Okay.
I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked.
Eh, no. No, monsieur. No.
What's wrong?
You must not handle the exhibits.
I'm sorry.
This is weird.
Watch out! You'll have that down on top of us.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris. The Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
15,000 years ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't even have time to pack up their pots.
All right, let's ask him about the pod.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John Dee.
John D.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
John
Don't you
Dee's
mean
nuts.
alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
But whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
Okay, this guy knows nothing.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, it's the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology.
All right, this guy.
Thanks for your help. The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me.
I'm not asking you to maul it. Why do you have to always maul stuff?
I was no desecrator of tombs. I tried to raise the glass cover of the case, but it didn't budge. I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked. Touching an object as rare and beautiful as that would have been the act of a barbarian.
Huh. Gotta be
Pardon me?
something.
Oui, monsieur?
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does.
Yeah, it doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you see? If I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history.
At your age? Dream on.
Wow. George.
What can you tell me about the collection of coins?
A rare example of silver coinage from the reign of Philippe le Bel. That little old lay buried for centuries in a field on the outskirts of Paris. They're unique. Nothing
No.
like them has been found anywhere else in Europe.
Who was Philippe le Bel?
You don't know? Philippe IV, the King of France.
Wasn't he the guy who wiped out the Knights Templar?
I have no idea, monsieur. All I know is he was King of France. I don't even know why he was called Philippe le Bel.
Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
I thought the original inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. Renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two. Naturally, when the Parisi came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Yeah, oui, they connect the market, cleaned up.
You don't know the first thing about those pots, do you?
No, monsieur.
Thanks for your help.
Now, what did I tell you about touching the exhibits?
Was it you can touch all you want so long as your hands are clean?
Not quite, monsieur. It was do not touch, not ever.
Oh yeah, that was it. Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Yep. He should be arrested.
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
Thanks for your help.
I probably need to think of like he's like, It's true. It's true.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh, no. I don't frequent places like that.
Thanks for your help.
Watch out! You'll have that down on top of us!
Not sure what to do here.
No, monsieur. No and no.
Okay.
Maybe I need to do it while he's looking at the other direction.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
I didn't mean to talk to him.
Forget it.
The rod turned smoothly, and the window above me opened.
Okay. Oh, he closed it. He fucking closed it.
There was nothing in the urn.
Dang it. I wonder. All right. I wonder if there's something outside I need to do.
The tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript. The Templar connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
Let's go to Ireland. Flaming Baguette, can we come by?
I considered smashing my fist through the pane, wrenching open the window, and vaulting triumphantly into the building. Then I thought, no, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
Hmm. I'm gonna go back to... Oh, there's the airport.
How do you say airport French?
Airport. There it is. It's spelled right there. A-E-R-O-P-O-R-T. Oh, look at that. Look, there's a little leprechaun. Holy shit. We're going to Ireland. Look. There's a little flaming baguette. Does this look like home?
It looks like it could be anywhere.
Shouldn't say lounge, it should say bar or pub.
Actually, until you got to the little town, it looked like a Scooby-Doo cartoon.
Is everything...
Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Lochmarn. On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day. I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Let's see if we understand what the boy says.
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
Seems about right.
I'm George Stobbart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches short of the picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I, see what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year. What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No, only...
What?
Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh,
You gonna
There's
beat
a
up a
ghost.
kid?
it's called the Phantom of Loch Man.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst. It was coming from inside the castle.
Ooh.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but my legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering
You trying to pick up a
and
kid?
splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
We're talking about a ghost, Neil.
Oh, I thought he was trying to solicit a minor.
No.
I'm sure
Somebody
there's a
took
rational explanation for what you saw in
video
the castle.
There is.
From
The
when the
bloody
fires
place
were
is
hitting
haunted.
LA.
Video
Like-
of what?
A video of when the fires were hitting LA at a McDonald's. They
Yeah.
put Wesley Willis's Rock and Roll McDonald's over it.
On top of it. Yeah, exactly. We're sorry for the Irish stereotypes that are prevalent in this game. Playing Baguette.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
Oh, all right.
Gotcha. Neat, huh?
Didn't feel a thing.
See you later, kid.
Okay,
I finally
mister.
got to use the buzzer on someone.
This makes me want to ask a question for our Irish friends.
Yes.
Have you ever seen the commercials for Irish Spring?
I think we've asked Murray that before.
Oh.
And I mean, I'm sure they've looked it up on YouTube at this point and
Maybe.
seen it.
Having a special
Maybe.
today. On nothing.
They seemed extremely racist at the time.
I see.
Those monsters stole me Lucky Charms.
See, that's just like in the game. Yeah, come on in if you played last game.
Ready? What do you mean I need to be ready? And where's the cheese? Where's the cheese for these fries that I ordered?
Where is the cheese for these fries that I ordered? Cheese fries sounds good right now. Although we had a very good meal.
Ready for action.
What?
Oh,
Ready for battle.
Evil Bud's ready message talks about cheese fries, and I said that sounds good, but and then I said, well, we did just eat
Don't you know who my husband is? Get out
dinner,
of here!
so
Yeah.
all right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
You know, there used to be another shop around here, but he died in the dungeon. By
Ready for
accident!
action.
Ready? What do you mean I need to be ready? And where's the cheese? Where's the cheese for
Those
these fries
monsters
that I
stole
ordered?
me Lucky Charms.
Ready for action. Ready for battle.
Give him hell, kiddo!
My prices aren't rigged. Who started that rumor?
Ready? What do you mean I need to be ready? And where's the cheese? Where's the cheese
Ready
for
for
these
battle.
fries that I ordered?
Those monsters stole me Lucky Charms!
Ready for action. Ready for action.
We're closed. Get out of here.
Y'all were quick. Quick about it. Thanks, Flaming Becca. Evil Bud! 32%. Seems like everything has kind of been right lately with the chances. All right, let's continue the vote. Let's continue it.
Continue.
Continue. Continue the vote.
Continue the carbon-based unit.
Halo versus
Unit.
Octopath Traveler.
This isn't Metal Gear 2 yet.
What did I say?
No, somebody said come on Metal Gear.
Yeah. But it's coming up next, I believe.
I guess we're not going to get to use the Xbox.
Well, what he's saying, it's neck and neck.
No, it's not.
2-3.
Not neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
Neck
They're
and neck
within
would be-
one. Now it's 3-3. That's neck and neck.
Mm,
Is this making you nervous, Neil?
not really.
Are you always disappointed?
Often.
We need to do Neil's Meals. I think we need to start that back up.
I don't know what I'd cook.
Well, we'll wait. We'll wait and do it. Uh-oh. A burst ahead of Halo. -1.
What?
5-3. I hit down and it went -1. I don't know.
Oh.
5-3. Okay. Was that the first one? That was the first one.
Oh. I would love to see Quake because I never played it, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Sounds like Metal Gear 2 versus Quake.
Sounds like we have some Metal Gear people.
I just played it recently, so I'm sure. I'm sure that 2006 must be the when it came to the US for the first time, because it's like a really old game, just like the.
Well, it's a PS2 game.
Well, that's when it came. The PS2 version is when it came out, because it was on that. It was just as old as Metal Gear, which was NES era. It just never came out on the NES.
Well, Doom got executed earlier.
Yeah. It came on a bonus disc with Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh, it tied.
It did tie.
Oh. Oh.
Metal Gear 2 versus Quake. Now you can add channel tokens. Now with channel tokens. Yeah, I mean, I remember when Doom came out. I mean, and we had shareware discs that you could pick it up on, and it had the first level on it, and then you could buy more levels.
I just remember there being nothing like it.
Yeah, it was pretty good at the time.
Although I think I played Doom 2.
And then Quake was kind of like the first true 3D first-person shooter. Doom was fake 3D.
And this isn't me. I'm not.
You're not doing this?
No.
I see him over there like.
No, I really haven't. You'd hear me clicking.
No, I was joking. He's not doing it. The baguette. 36-16. Oh, I screwed it up. I screwed it up.
You didn't have to do that, but thank you.
I did it backwards. All right, hold on. I got to fix it. I think I have to log in separately. I did it backwards. At least I saw it.
Your head, it's on backwards.
Yeah, so it's Quake 36. Metal Gear 16. Quake wins. The outcome of this match has been changed. This will reset the subsequent matches. Yes. Score.
I think it's subsequent.
Yeah. What did I say? Subsequent? I think you can actually say either, but no, either. All right. I fixed it. All right. Oh, well, so we're going to finish out round 4 then. Do it. Maybe we're going to finish the vote tonight. All right. So we got Beard Blade versus Katamari Damacy. Thanks, Tex Panda.
How many things?
It's because when I put hats on my head, it really hurts my neck.
How many things can Jason?
How many
on?
What, Neil?
How many things can you glom on to each other? We should find out.
Yeah. Aw, thanks for the bits, Slothy. Oh. Katamari Damacy. Looks like it's pretty unanimous. Poor Beard Blade. It got close.
Well, it's all in what it gets put up against.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
I told you needed to massage this data.
Oh, Kirby hat. All right.
Uranus.
Doing it, doing it, doing it.
Doing the banana splits, y'all.
All right, Beard Blade 1. Katamari 8. All right, so we're going to wrap this puppy up. Let's do it. We got Hitman versus Cult of the Lamb.
You need to diversify your mind.
You have no idea what Beard Blade is? It's a platform. It's like an indie game platformer where you can use your beard as a blade. You know, we're a pro beard stream. So, wow, this is neck and neck. Oh, Call to the Lamb, push forward. Did he? I don't remember. He didn't have a long beard. He had a beard.
He had a beard.
He had a beard, yeah. Not necessarily a long beard. Oh, it ended in a tie. That was close.
He was not somebody I'd super love to look at.
Yeah. All right, I want to do this one again. Hitman.
But I guess he looked better than Charles Bronson.
Yeah. There we go. Back up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm one of them.
This is what I look like.
No, I think you need one.
Thanks, Neil. You've seen pictures of me before I had my beard. So.
Yeah.
It's because you've only really seen me with a beard.
No, I've seen you with goatee.
Yeah, that's true.
I always told him that I thought he had a better goatee than he had a beard, but he was not going to be denied.
I do have a strong goatee. All right, Cult of the Lamb moves on.
Well, it connects better than it used to.
Yeah.
It used to
maybe
not.
The gray hair.
Yeah, maybe the white hair.
We noticed like have started growing white chest hair on the left side of my chest, but not the right side. It's weird. All right, Fallout versus Assassin's Creed 2. So what if Fallout wins the vote and the wheel, what are we going to do?
I don't know.
What happens?
The world explodes? I don't know. I mean, presumably it's not a calamitous event.
Oh, yeah. Flavor baguette. It's a bit clunky. It is.
Is that
all
your,
the games are a bit clunky.
Is that your weaker side?
My left? Are you talking about me?
Yeah. Do you have because like I have a weaker side. And most everyone has a weaker side and a stronger side.
I don't know. Not in my chest. On my arms.
No, of your body. Like for me, it's my right side. I've got the worst eye in that. My leg is on the right is worse.
Well, Assassin's Creed 1, so.
Well, there is a big shock.
All right. That's where we're going to stop. But next break, we will finish the vote. And it will be one of these games, 4 of these games. Will it be Devil May Cry or a Calabeth? Will it be Professor Layton in the Curious Village or Halo? Will it be Quake or Katamari Damacy or Cult of the Lamb or Assassin's Creed 2? Well, I got Enzo'd. All right, so that's it. Those are the 4. Of those 8, there's only 4 left. So
I knew there was no chance of Fallout making it to the end.
Yeah. So I guess, Merrick, what happens if Assassin's Creed 2 wins? What's going to replace it on the wheel? Assassin's Creed 3? It could still land on the wheel.
I mean, yeah, and
Yeah, and we'll spin the wheel tonight.
Elon
too.
Musk could become a nice person.
Oh, you'll put South Park on the wheel instead of Assassin's Creed. All right, I'll do that.
Fallout could land on the wheel.
It could still land on the wheel.
Elon Musk could spend all of his money on feeding all of the people in the world who can't afford to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say they have about the same likelihood.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see what game I have next. Oh, look, Flame Baguette. Is that what happens in every pub in Ireland? Someone's playing Irish music.
Usually it's on an accordion.
Yeah, this is a violin. So I have Brotherhood is next. Yeah.
See, Assassin's Creed for me doesn't work because the whole plot of it is terrible.
Who is that? Who's sneezing?
Your mom.
Oh, it's this guy. Okay, let's talk to this guy. He looks out of place. He doesn't look Irish. Well, I guess he has red hair, so.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Is that Hank Hill?
No.
Do you want to hear about
can you tell me
propane
about the
and
castle?
propane
There's nothing
accessories?
there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets and herbs. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, at least I don't think so.
Look closely. He has a scar on his face.
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Yeah, that
See you
guy in the
later.
corner there.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to ya.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
No, thank you. I don't plan to stay too long.
Go does. Most folk take one look at Lochmarden and jump back on the bus.
What can you tell me about the castle?
You're the second person to ask me that today. I don't know anything about the castle. It's only an old ruin anyway.
Who was the other guy?
Who else was asking about the castle?
He said he was a reporter. He was asking about the little people.
It was Colonel Mustard
I
in the
could have told him a
ballroom.
tale or two about the little people. He might have paid me to hear what he wanted me to say. Anyway, I chucked him out on his arse. Good for you, Mick. That's the way to deal with journalists.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character. In other words,
Does
it's
the
flat and
bartender
warm
have
with
like
bits in, and it makes you fall over.
No mustache on that beard?
He has no mustache on the beard.
I always think that's the Amish when I see that.
Have you served any, clowns recently?
No, you're the first today.
Seriously, I'm looking for a man dressed in a clown costume.
Would he be having a little white dog with a black patch over the eye?
I shouldn't think so. Do you recognize this man?
No, I don't. What do you want with him?
I've got a score to settle.
I don't want any trouble in the
Man
bar, mister.
sneezing looks like
If it's a fight you're looking for, see Father Mahoney.
one of the guys
priest?
up in the
A
balcony
man
on
of the
the
cloth?
Muppet Show.
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club. According to Mahoney, it develops character. Isn't that right, Pat? Didn't he teach you the art of pugilism? Dial. Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say? Never mind.
But
Thanks.
what do you say, the guy in the corner?
The old guy looks like one of the two guys in the balcony on the Muppet Show.
He does.
Yeah, I couldn't remember which one,
Hi there,
one
old-timer.
had which name is which.
What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. It's the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very
Cool.
own
Thank you,
eyes.
Merrick.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly,
Oh, well,
flappy
thank you,
wings.
but just make it whatever
Are
you
you
want.
sure
it's
it wasn't
fine.
a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk in Lochmarn. That'll be the day. No, that
Thanks,
was a
Neil.
ghost, to be sure.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night.
He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh!
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't.
Ah.
It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
It's Waldorf.
I'll see you later.
Was that my drink?
Hi, my name's Stobbart, George Stobbart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He just joined up writing.
Thanks, Sam.
Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
Yeah.
That's right. Professor Stobbart, Miskatonic University.
You're an archaeologist, and you're asking us about the castle.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. The gentleman was talking to me. How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes. Packed their spades and shovels, and away they went.
Seems I missed all the excitement.
What excitement?
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology, Pat. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavored condoms, more likely.
Is it true that Pegram found a valuable gem?
What? First I heard of it.
Where have you been, Pat? That gem is the talk of every town from Lochmarn to Ballydoon.
Nobody told me. The lucky sod. So that's why he scampered.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
It's a handsome mug, that fella, to be sure. Is he a film star?
Don't be fooled. This is the face of a psychopathic killer.
No. Well, there's one in the eye for me and my men.
Bye for now.
Oh, cool. The beer went down in the glass.
Hello there. My name's George Stobbart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine site now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up the gem.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that, but he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
Why is Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why. More than that, there's the question of an unsettled bill. Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticated. The trouble is,
His idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dark.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
But what did he say?
Oh no.
Thank the Lord for that.
I didn't
Have
hear what
you
he
heard
asked.
of the Phantom?
More than that, I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of Lochmar.
Oh no. I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, that was some cookies.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope, I've never seen him before.
Goodbye for now. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his, by any chance?
Oh no. I'm just trying to track him down.
Me too. That son of a bitch should be locked away.
Did Pegram stay here?
That's right. In the best room in the house.
That's the one with the bed.
Can I see Pegram's room?
It's been taken by one of the brothers from the reformatory. They come every year for spiritual refreshment.
That's a good one. Their idea of refreshment is a good full of stout.
I wouldn't want to disturb a man of God, especially not a big fella from the bad boys' home.
I don't blame you, Mick. That brother's got muscles like a muscle man.
Yeah, I know I've been doing pretty well.
Thanks.
Why do I want to go to the glass washer?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever. Get out.
A little bit.
He wasn't listening.
Alright, I guess let's go to the castle. Who's this guy?
Hi.
Do you speak English?
Well, no, what if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice. Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
Do you think Pegram's disappearance is due to the curse?
Look at the facts. He dug up the gem. He disappeared. Bingo. It doesn't take a degree in mathematics to work that one out, does it? You don't have to be a smarty Pythagoras with a calculator.
I guess not.
Pegram has run off with the gem.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Who built the castle?
Mad Phelan, the first lord of Lochmarn. Well, I say lord, but actually he was little more than a village chieftain. He built his castle from the remains of the Templar preceptory.
Where was the site of the Templar preceptory?
Right here on Temple Hill. Phelan built right on top of the old wall. It's said that deep beneath these walls there's a Templar chapel.
First thing.
Did Pegram discover the chapel?
I don't know. His workers were sworn to secrecy.
Do you mind if I climb up your haystack to get into the castle?
What? You'd break your stupid neck for sure. Do you think I'd stand by and see your brains dashed out?
I'd be very careful, and I promise not to sue.
You won't get the chance, not while I'm here to stop you.
Good book?
A book? It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Yeah, what's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners, the 1978 edition.
What's so cool about home improvement?
There's nothing like it. The resinous autumnal aroma of seasoned wood, the rhythmic rasp of the plate. Ah, no wonder our Lord came to earth as the son of a humble carpenter. I bet he was a wizard with a chisel and a length or two before.
Surely the portrayal of Christ's adoptive family as humble artisans is a symbolic metaphor.
I don't know about that, but I know they were carpenters. Haven't you read the book?
Well, no. But I have seen The Greatest Story Ever Told, and I don't recall Jesus putting up any shelves. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together. He's not a friend of yours, is he?
Oh no, far from it. In fact, I believe it's the face of a killer.
I knew it. Piggy eyes. Can't trust him.
He said he doesn't trust them because his eyes are too close together.
I have to go now.
He's joking about that because I'm pretty often will say something like,
"Get away, you silly neuter!"
We're watching like TV or something, and
Yeah,
I'll say something like,
his eyes are too close together.
"You know what's wrong with him?
Hi, it's me again."
His
So I
eyes are too
see.
close
What
together."
now?
Or sometimes
They're too far apart.
they're too far apart.
Would you like to shake my hand?
What is this? I don't do that male bonding stuff.
I have to go now.
Well, them being too far apart is often a symptom of fetal alcohol syndrome.
The farmer's craggy face was set in a mask of aesthetic appreciation. His feet were set in a pair of manure-caked boots.
Sort of a funny thing to notice, though, because
Hi, it's me again.
So I see.
the
What now?
face is considered most attractive, or the facial features tightest together usually.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
I can't read that little writing.
It says Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics.
Is that your name, Tommy Merlin?
No, but what a great stage name. It had what my high school hypnosis act had lacked, style and class. For a few seconds, I bathed in spotlights on a thundering tide of applause. Tommy Merlin, hypnotist.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, I just remembered something. About this pass.
You showed me before.
Ah.
I have to go now.
You can't play Leisure Suit on Larry's on Twitch, I don't think.
Well, if it's definitely adults only, you can't. I can't remember if that's on the list.
I thought you told me they were on that banned list.
Larry. I'm sorry. I meant to look up banned games on Twitch. No, Laser Shoot Larry is not on that list. So it would just have to make sure it was not an adult-only game, that it was rated M for mature. And then you can play it. So it's like I need to get this guy to go away. What would you like me to add? The arcade machine. All right, maybe we can get the kid to distract him.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, because he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure. Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram bought some students and bums
Paolo
with
hasn't
him.
said anything yet.
He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
I know.
That's right.
That's what I was laughing
It's
at.
been the talk of Lochmarn all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. I reckon Pegram made off with it. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Hi, it's me again.
So I see. What now?
Oh, nothing.
What's that? What is the box? What's in the box?
I tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move. I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
Hello.
Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
McGuire says you did.
You don't believe that damn hooligan, do you?
Why not?
His probation officer could tell you a tale or two.
Have you heard about the gem which Pegram found?
I heard a rumor, but you can't believe everything you hear or see, can you?
Oh, is it in there?
Where can I find Professor Pegram?
I heard he's gone fishing. I don't know where.
See you later.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last. Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Do you know Sean Fitzgerald very well?
I know him enough not to sell him more than 2 pints. He's like a kid when he gets a few beers inside him.
I'm not surprised. He's on medication. For his nerves.
There's nothing wrong with his nerves. He's just screwy.
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar, utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven.
Hey, pass.
Thanks.
Hello.
Sorry to bother you.
The bar towel.
The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving it. The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving it. As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
Oh.
It was a rectangle of toweling, printed with the words, Nagopolian Stout builds body.
Hey, we got a towel. We're trying to solve a mystery.
Oh?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Hey, how about another drink?
See him again?
Do you serve cocktails?
I'll serve anyone with manners and money.
No, I'm serious. Have you considered turning McDevitt's into a cocktail bar? Cocktails are chic, cool, and popular with younger drinkers.
What? Kids in the bar? Can you imagine it? Pinball, pimples, and puke.
Right, I get the picture. I'll settle for a glass of stout. Thanks.
Thanks, Tex Panda.
I just had something odd happen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just saw that a sequence from that weird Dolly Parton thing we were watching in the hotel at Christmas.
Yeah.
When I had food poisoning.
Yeah.
And we thought we were
Hello.
having some shared fever dream, but it was television.
Ever seen this towel before?
Doesn't it belong on the bar?
Very observant, Fitzgerald. See you later.
I want to buy him a drink.
Hello? Couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George.
Oh, hello, George. Where are you?
I'm in Ireland.
Ireland? What are you
It's a long story.
Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of
Hey, Dr. Ben. Welcome, welcome, everybody. How's it going? Welcome. How was what were you doing? Just chatting? I know it's George is weird in this game. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm Jay Fries, retro variety streamer. We're currently playing a game called Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars. It is a point and click adventure game. So it's a lot of story, a lot of chatting, and a lot of clicking on things and figuring out the mystery. But it's been fun so far. I hope you had a good stream. And thank you so much for the raid. I've played a lot of series of games. We're gonna be playing Echo the Dolphin next. We're working on the Mario series, and then we're in the middle of voting. And we play games off the arcade machine, and we play a little game that I wrote called Fry's Quest, and that's pretty much my stream. But thanks again for the raid. Is it okay, Dr. Ben, if I play a clip? Do you have clips from your stream? Can I play a clip or no? And it's okay to say no. Alright, I don't know what to do next. It seems like I need to come over here, but I don't know what to do over here. Okay, he's like, I don't know what you're trying me to do. Oh, can I take that class?
Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it.
Sorry, I continued and I didn't go back to my original scene. Well, let me know if you want me to do a clip, but otherwise, everyone should go give Dr. Ben a follow. Let's see if there's any new dialogue I unlocked.
Hello there again, mister. Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see.
I think he has a diamond in that
I
box.
think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
Okay.
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who? Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick. Same again. Just a point this time, Michael. 1 point of brown coming up.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week.
Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right.
Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
Bye for now. Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
Does this towel mean anything to you?
Sure, it's one of Leary's towels. Are you planning on stealing it?
Just borrowing it, if you must know. Goodbye for now.
We didn't show him the towel.
Hey!
Hello there again, mister.
What do you think of this towel?
Now, there's a fine piece of cloth if ever I did see one. Such craft must surely come from linen cupboards of the Vatican itself.
I found it on the bar under your elbow.
I thought it looked familiar.
Bye for now.
Oh, let's show the landlord
Excuse
the
me.
towel.
Yes, sir?
May I borrow this towel?
Sure you can, on one condition.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner, with the hygiene problem.
Oh, okay. Let's go talk to him.
Thanks. Hello again.
I like how he sneezes and his glass moves.
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right.
Oh, no,
A
pass.
necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
Oh my.
Do you know Pegram the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it?
Well, you're wearing contacts. I hadn't
no,
noticed.
I don't know him.
Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't.
I am wearing my contacts tonight.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's funny he'll
Not made for a
not
woman.
wear them for a long
I've got my
time, then
sights on
get a sudden
tastier
burst of
bitches than
vanity,
women.
and then again.
Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden.
But I guess I'm glad they didn't give you a
Bones
headache.
as soft and white
Yeah, no, they've been
as
much
a
better. These have been
newborn
better.
babe's. Rabbit, lad.
Hey, Oceanic.
That's what gets my juices flowing.
Oh, those are the new ones.
These are new ones.
Yeah.
Getting home.
Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Oh my goodness. It's not Fairhaven, but we are in Ireland. And Fairhaven was an Irish simulation on the
Were
holodeck
you
in
aware that
Voyager.
Pegram was conducting an archaeological dig?
I don't meddle in other people's affairs. They don't interest me.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
I told you, I never heard of him.
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
I'll see you later.
Get out. Get out.
That's true. There is an O'Brien over here.
The end of the bar was hinged, like the drawbridge on a medieval castle.
Get out.
Delete the wire. Yeah, this guy on the right here is. Oh, what is? Oh, the wire. Oh shit, he put it away. I'm gonna try and get it.
Oh, no, you don't.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the towel over it. Oh, no. So what if I take the towel and just give it to him?
Hello again.
What?
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
Hello again.
What?
Hey, would you like to shake my... no, on second thought together. I'll see you later.
Hmm. Hmm. I know. I was trying to get him distracted. How do I distract him?
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Okay.
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes. It was him, all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he denies it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box. He didn't look too happy about it.
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
No, I couldn't do that.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
I was gonna try and buy him some beers, but I couldn't get him to buy. I bet you if I talk to him now, I'll be able to buy him a beer.
Hello.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well admit it.
Just my luck. Grafted up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not in the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefits at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he? So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving.
Gave you the box? What's in the box?
He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But they'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Oh no, he's running. Get him. Crap. Oh fuck, he just ran and got run over by a car. Hurry, go get the package.
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, McGuire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
A good representation of your kinfolk, Flaming Baguette.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay,
Hey,
calm down.
Dymark.
Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding my own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. Well, the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
What? Who was it? Was it a clown?
He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
See, oh my goddess, it's him.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. I'm just an ordinary guy caught up in a whirlpool of intrigue.
And you're drunk.
Not so.
Yeah, you've been drinking mucky beer in the boozer.
Only a few glasses. Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
All right.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand. It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Okay, so something must have happened.
Excuse me. Yes, sir?
Hey, Snowy, how's it going? Welcome, welcome.
I don't want anything.
Just give me a shout when you do.
Hello again.
What?
I'll see you later.
Why does he keep putting it away? I want it.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed this piece of wire.
Yeah, you had to do it. You had to get it while he was sneezing. Okay, so let's go back out to the box. Maybe I can use the wire to do something in the box. Yeah, no, that guy was pretty crazy there. I can barely see the wire. Nope. Oop.
Get out.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Give me another beer, dude. Give everyone another beer. Let's party, guys.
I think you've had enough, don't you?
Hey, listen. Is it supposed to taste the way it does?
Goatpeline stout is brewed from the finest chemicals in the world. I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I can fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working.
It's not my idea, is it? Does this piece of wire mean anything to you?
Good God, man. Put it away.
What's the problem?
Don't play the innocent with me, mister. What you do with that wire is your own business, but don't drag me into it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Oh, what if I use the wire on the pump? Yep. Yeah.
Get out.
I could try to fix your glass washer.
Oh, no. Not unless you're a qualified electrician.
Oh, I am a qualified electrician. Wait, I am a qualified electrician. I have a badge that says I'm a qualified electrician.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
It just so happens I'm an electrician.
I am an electrician.
Check out my credentials.
Well, no. Isn't that marvelous? Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
Right. At least I got past this one part. Letting me through.
And when you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Okay. Take a look at it.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer. I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
What if I use the wire on the electric plug?
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire. I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half pint to that man on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Right. That's where the gem fell.
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going to find anything down there was to feel around.
Oh, great. I saw like a rat moving.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Oh, okay. No, I'm in the
I
cellar.
pulled the lever and the bolt creaked back into place.
All right, what if I pulled the lever?
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
I'd try to find the light switch.
He said there's a flashlight somewhere. Thing. Here, let's try going back up and see what happened. Oh yeah, totally before the age of cell phones. Yeah, you couldn't just, yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. I'm wondering
I
if it,
took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
I wonder if it opened this though. Yeah.
I lifted the trap door and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Oh, there he is! Oh my goodness.
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan. What's
Khan!
the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
Well, he doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He is being taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Okay.
It wasn't my nerves that stopped me jumping. It was my damned legs. They wouldn't move.
Okay, well then let's go down. We should be able to see now. There it is.
Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door. It was Peagram's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen,
Oh, there he is.
McGuire, I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way, you're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
Alright, we got the gem and the flashlight. I feel like we should fix his stuff, though. Calendar, a carton. Faucet.
The carton was damp and soggy. Useless. I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing I could use. The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water. I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping. I searched the trash, but there was nothing useful there.
Well. Are the pups just mysteriously working again?
Excuse me. Yes, sir? I found your flashlight.
So I see. You'd better keep hold of that until you fix the pumps.
Oh. I guess
Thanks.
the pumps are not fixed. Alrighty. Let us play some Fries Quest.
I'm ready.
Today
Let's go.
only.
This store reeks
2%
of
off
capitalism.
when you spend 10,000 or more.
I think Arcade Bear was ready.
Ready for action. Ready for battle. Ready for action.
You should be able to join now. There you go. Hey, Mister. How's it going? It's going well. It's Friday.
We're closed. Get out of here.
All right. I'll be right back. Stick around, all right? See you in a second. We're going to finish the vote. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to find out what 4 games I'm going to be playing, and we're going to spin the wheel and find out. We will know the next season of games I'm going to be playing after this, all right? See you in a second.
stay a while and listen.
I'm ready. Let's go. This store reeks of capitalism.
Ready for action.
If you customers didn't exist, I'd have a better life.
Ready for action.
Ready for action.
Ready for action.
Ready for action.
Time's up. Have fun watching the floor.
I'm
Welcome to
ready.
Neil
Let's go.
Steele.
This store reeks
This
of
store
capitalism.
isn't run on capitalism. It's run on monopolism.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Ready for action. Ready for battle.
We're closed. Get out of here.
Why, hello there. I am back. Excited to see what games we're gonna be playing next. Or wait, are you saying you're not gonna heal, thinking you don't gotta save that potion money? That's the risking. No heals, yeah. But you're one hit away from death. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, and you hit him too. There you go. You got it. Victory.
Oh, did I win the fry? Rigged.
33% chance. Nice. All right. It is time to finish the vote. We started it back on Earthbound Beginnings. And here we are, the last 4 votes. The winner of these votes will be a game I will be playing. Dun, dun, dun. Will it... Oh, crap. Will it be Devil May Cry or Alabeth? Alabeth. Ultima Zero. Vote now. Which one? I didn't leave the thing on, the extra vote with channel tokens today.
No.
Okay. Yes, the Elite 8. The Elite 8. These are the finals. Wow, it's close. Is someone gonna tie it up?
Oh, but if I had another vote.
All right, Devil May Cry.
I think
the series I've been wanting to play. So
I think Ultima's been knocked out every single time.
I know, poor Ultima. Akalabeth is the first Ultima before Ultima was Ultima. All right, here's the next one. Professor Layton versus Halo. Which one is it gonna be?
Should be Halo.
Professor Layton and Halo. Halo needs to die in a fire. Well, so we know what Arcade Bear is voting for. It is the furthest Ultima has made it. That's true.
Well, I would just have liked to seen my Xbox get used. I bought him an Xbox like a year ago.
Yep. No, well, not quite a year ago. It was my birthday. So, but then we had to return it, remember? Because it was broken when we got it.
Yeah, it had a bad case.
Halo kills the radio star. I know. I'm surprised. Professor Layton in the Curious Village.
Yeah, yeah. It's interesting because, like, one of those games, if you went out on the street and talked to somebody, they would know the title of it. And then there's the one that's winning.
All right. Professor Layton 9. Halo 2. It's very definitive. All right.
Dragon Quest?
Do what?
Somebody's like Halo beat Dragon Quest.
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
I believe. I don't know. I have to go back.
What a tragedy.
Well, this is the furthest Katamari Damacy has made it, too. All right, so it's Quake versus Katamari Damacy.
Yeah, I mean, anytime one of y'all says the game will be fun, I can pretty much guarantee it won't.
It's a lot of puzzles. All right, well, that's cool. I'm looking forward to... All of these are great choices. I am looking forward to all of them.
No, some of these are not. I'm not convinced something called Professor Layton is going to be any fun.
You're like, sounds like school. School's not fun.
No, it just sounds lame.
Quake and Katamari Damacy is pretty close. It's very cute, very Studio Ghibli. Yeah. All right, everyone, go use AI to make it look like it's the same. All right, it's tied. Wow. Let's do it again. Quake.
Well, hopefully it's a lot better than that, Matthew J.
All right, here we go. Let's do it again, but with channel points.
Oh.
But more puzzle. Okay. Huh.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you never know. Last second surges happen. This has happened before. But actual puzzles. Okay.
You mean you put pieces together? Because
Yeah,
that's what puzzles
I'm
are.
thinking too. I would totally thought that too.
That's real
Oh, so it's
puzzles.
gonna be a real puzzle. I'm gonna pour it on my desk, and we'll use Skycam to put the puzzle together.
I mean, you're not super making this sound better.
A lot of votes being pumped in right now.
Yeah, and I'm not even doing it.
Pass.
Somebody really wanted Quake.
It's Quake 67. Katamari Damacy 34. All right, Quake made it to the finals. All right, so one more.
Well, that's, it's if it's a game you want, you get pretty lucky if it ties like that.
Yeah. Cult of the Lamb versus Assassin's Creed 2. Let me take off the channel points. All right. There we go. It will get its day in the sun. I agree. All of these did really well. They will be well seated in the next vote. So maybe they'll make it up there again.
Thanks to everyone who picked Cult of the Lamb.
It is dead. Yeah, Halo is dead. It did not make it to the final four. Yeah, it looks like Cult of the Lamb is going to beat Assassin's Creed 2.
Well, Assassin's Creed 2 just knocked out something I wanted.
Yeah.
I would be happy to see it.
That's true. We got well, we'll see what this one is. And then, so we're going to do a few more votes to figure out the order. All right, Cult of the Lamb, 9-2. Good showing for Assassin's Creed 2. And then Merrick also put it on the wheel, so it could still come up. All right, so here's the four games. Devil May Cry, Professor Layton, Quake, and Cult of the Lamb. I feel like these are four completely different games this time. Remember that time when it was like all RPGs? And now I feel like we have like an action game, a puzzle game, a first-person shooter, and Cult of the Lamb. which will be fun.
Boomer shooter. No boomers were playing video games.
That's just the name of what they call it. All right, so now we're going to do the order. So I guess I'll keep the question: which should he play next? Is it going to be Devil
Doesn't matter.
May Cry or Professor Layton? You know, I don't think I have any of these games. I may have to buy all of them.
Why did you put games on here that you didn't have?
Well, none of them I had. I didn't go buy the whole list.
Yeah, but there are ones that we do have. Yeah, if it was the Xenoblade series, I just wouldn't be here.
Yeah, we have Xenoblade X instead of these games that I haven't bought. We can play Xenoblade Chronicles X. How's that?
Are you asking me? You know how I feel about that. That's not even a question you need to ask.
Well, I wait until y'all decide what games I'm gonna play, and then I buy the games.
Big Twitch streamers. Where can you find one of those?
Yeah, where's that guy? Xenoblade month. All right, Professor Layton.
If it was Xenoblade, it would be Xenoblade Quarter.
All right, hold on a second. I need to write some stuff down. So that was Professor Layton. And then it was Devil May Cry.
Yeah, if that won twice like that, then that game better be impressive, or y'all are gonna hear about it from me. I'm thinking that Professor Layton.
I'm gonna call your parents if this isn't a great game.
I'm just going to question all of your taste.
All right, so Quake versus Cult of the Lamb.
No, I didn't like the Phoenix Wright games.
You didn't?
No, they were stupid.
I thought they were funny. I thought they were good.
Well, you know.
Objection! There you go. Right as I said it.
Well,
I mean, Cult of the Lamb is from 2022. It's pretty new.
First, Phoenix Wright didn't follow actual law in the United States.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was Japanese, yeah.
So, that's a strike against it. And all of the characters in it were just completely ridiculous people.
Yeah. Well, because that's what makes it fun.
I mean, what should have happened in that game is they should have taken everyone in the courtroom and put them in jail. And that ended the game.
So we have Quake. And then, what was it? Cult of the Lamb. All right, so we're going to do another one. It's not going to be the one you see there.
Oh my god.
Because we're basically doing third and fourth place.
Oh my god, just put them in there. Like, we don't need to select that.
Neil, come on. What are you going on about now?
It's just this should be over.
All right, so we have Devil May Cry versus Cult of Lamb. So this is which one am I playing third? Basically, is this one? Which game will I play third, and which game will I play fourth?
I think when you get to the 4, you should just leave it.
No, we got to find out what order.
It doesn't really matter.
It does matter.
No, once you get to the 4, there's no more battle, right? It's not like you have to have the games to get to the actual winner of March Madness here. There is no winner.
It does determine the seeds for the next one. It looks like it'll be Devil May Cry. So Cult of Lamb will be the fourth game we play. So now, the last one Which one should I play first? Is it Professor
Oh my god.
Layton?
Just when you
or
think it's
Wake?
done.
This is it. This is the last one. And then we'll spin the wheel. Oh, okay. Wow. Be funny if the last thing ends in a coin toss.
I mean, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. Now I've heard about the Twitch integration for it. Who's gonna break the tie?
Yes, who?
Which of the curious village will break the tie?
Well, Sugar, it looks like you're wrong, and I was right. It really doesn't matter. Oh, somebody did it.
All right, Professor Layton, and then Quake. All right, we finished. And that's the order I had them written in. Professor Layton, Quake, Devil May Cry, and Cult of the Lamb.
So I was
interesting.
So I was right. We didn't need to do that.
Well, yeah, they are the order I wrote them down.
You had
in.
them written. Like
I did have them written in that order. All right, so let's do. Let's see. I think this one. Oh yeah, look at that. I have it not ready. It's the worst game. Wednesday.
You're not prepared very well tonight.
Yeah, I know. That's fine.
Usually you have all this stuff set up.
Yeah. All right, here it is. We have Fallout, Clash of Demon Head, Kid Chameleon, Jurassic Park, Ape Escape, Outer Wilds, Vector Sector, Akalabeth, Ultima Zero, Hotel Dusk. That one missed in Assassin's Creed. What is that one? I don't know what that one was.
Well, you can look at your list.
I
there,
could look at my list. I can look at my list.
It's whatever that is.
I'm looking right now.
Can't see it.
Yeah, it's the logo is kind of. It is Alundra, Dark Passenger, had me do it. Alundra. All right, you ready, Neil? Are you scared?
Oh, I'm on pins and needles.
All right, here we go. Clash at Demon Head.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I knew it wouldn't hit. I knew it. You're like, oh, it'll hit on the wheel. Wrong. Wrong.
How big does the Fallout area have to get before it'll get selected?
I think every other game will have to be selected on this wheel before Fallout gets picked.
All right, so Clash at Demon Head. Isn't that an NES game? It is an NES game. Shipwreck was the one that suggested that one. So there you go. It's a retro game. I heard it has good music.
It is actual just Fallout. It is the first one.
It's the first Fallout. Yeah. Oh, of Clash of Demon Head? Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Well,
if I can't find the game.
I guess my luck held.
Yeah, exactly. Neil's luck. Let's see. Let me go. I'm going to go to... I buy a lot of stuff at Lukey Games.
I only ever won one thing in my life.
Oh, yeah. They have it in stock at Lukey Games, and it's $30.
And that was the Pinewood Derby when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that was it? And then it was all downhill from there.
It's all over.
Yeah. So, yeah, not too bad. Yeah. $30. I don't mind paying $30 for a used game. What? You just can't believe it?
No, I can totally believe it.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think it's funny how like I've been told over and over that wasn't what's gonna happen, and I said, and I called it.
You called it. You called it. You're like, nope. I know my luck. I know it.
No, it's not for
Oh, no.
Fallout 1. It's
No.
for that whatever game won the wheel.
Yeah, Clash of at Demon Head. Fallout 1, I think I actually already have. Actually, I think I started playing it at one point before I started streaming. All right, so we gotta fix this guy's pump. So I guess let's go back down here. I don't see anything to do. Supplies.
I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing I could use.
You still laughing?
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm still
Are you
laughing.
mad?
No.
It was a couple of paper
I just think it's
sacks
funny.
filled with trash.
Okay.
I'm bizarrely tickled.
Let's look at my inventory. What if I combine the flashlight and the gem?
No way.
Let's out of this. Let's do the lever again.
I tried to pull the lever, but it wouldn't move with the trap door open.
Okay. So let's go close the trapdoor and we'll close it all up.
It wasn't my nerves that stopped me jumping. It was my damned legs. They wouldn't move.
Oh, you know what? Maybe this is what we need to do.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Let's let's get one of our things. Owl, maybe? No. A flashlight. Nope.
I had the sound turned up, pair of headphones around my neck, and all I heard were the birds chirping in the game. I thought, it's really late for the birds to be chirping.
Oh. Well, here you can hear the music of this guy on the fiddle.
I have to turn it back up. It doesn't even sound like it's in the same room.
Doesn't look like I could do anything there.
Oh, that's interesting. How is he playing two violins at the same time?
It was just one.
No, it was two.
Oh, you could musically it sounded like two.
Yeah. There was harmony there that you couldn't do
The
by
faucet
yourself
creaked,
with that
coughed,
instrument.
and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water. The carton was damp and soggy, useless.
Why does this bucket look like a urinal?
What?
This one right here.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe it is one.
Won't let me look at it. I've turned on the water though.
There's some things you shouldn't look at.
What if I use the bar towel on that?
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Oh. And now what if I went and
I
used
shut
it?
off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
So now I have
The towel was soaked through with water.
Okay. And now let's go back up. Now nope. I can't seem to close this.
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
Go back. Oh, let's try. Wait, we got the towel wet. What if I use the wet towel on like the cleaning products and stuff?
What if you take the wet towel and hold it over your character's face until it dies? Well, I hope all the people watching tonight saw the wheel turning and saw how it worked and understand how probabilities work now, so they won't say that the fries are rigged.
Fries are rigged. What if I use the wet towel on the pump and it just started working? Roulette is a sham.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is get a roulette wheel, and that's how we'll pick the games.
Excuse me. Yes, sir?
We'll have them vote them down to the number
May I
of
borrow
numbers
this
on
towel?
the roulette wheel.
You can keep it.
Thanks.
What I said was, I told Neil is, I'm going to take all of the games, all 128 of them, put them into AI and say, give me the 4 best games, or give me the 4 games that'll give me the biggest audience on Twitch out of this list. And see what happens.
Yeah, if you gave that to AI, it would say, play Elden Ring.
Yeah, well, here, let's do it. We're going to do it real quick.
Or you know, play...
Hold on, let me
play
pause this real quick.
Whatever people are playing.
All right, here we go. We're just going to do... I'm going to take all the games from the vote, because I have them all right here.
You said you didn't have them.
Well, I mean, I have a list of them. That's how I populated the thing. And I'm going to go to an AI thing. Okay. We'll just say, out of this list of games, what are the best 4?
What AI are you using?
I'm using Bard or Gemini from Google. Out of this list of games, what are the best 4? Or how should I? Oh, great! The list is really terrible. It's all mushed.
That makes it even better. Like what?
Well, it didn't have like, it wasn't comma
trash will AI
separated or anything.
What trash will AI put out?
Well, I'm gonna repaste it. There, that's better. Okay. Yeah. All right. What are the best 4? Let's see what it says. Interesting. All right. So the 4 that it picked, are you ready?
Sure.
Are Halo, Final Fantasy VII, GoldenEye, and Doom. So it's interesting. It it very much it picked 3 first-person shooters.
No, it picked of that list the best-selling games of all time.
Yeah. All right. So let's try this again. What's a better question? Well, we'll do that. We'll say, what out of this list of games, what will attract the most viewers?
Oh, okay. On Twitch.
On Twitch.
I doubt it has that information.
It doesn't matter. It's magic. And it says Halo. Vampire Survivors, Cult of the Lamb, one of the games that was chosen, and Dead Space. Interesting. Other games that would have generated decent viewership are Resident Evil Code Veronica, Fallout, Blasphemous, Final Fantasy VII, and Doom. Interesting.
Maybe you should ask it which of those games is most enjoyable.
Oh, there you go. All right. So yeah, wait, hold on. Okay. Out of this list of games, which are the most enjoyable? I don't know how it came out. In fact, it's probably just crap. Halo. Halo's coming up number 1 every time. Final Fantasy VII. Wait, it's not picking 4. It's picking... Oh, that's true. I didn't say pick 4 this time. I just said which ones are the most enjoyable. Final Fantasy VII, BioShock 2, GoldenEye, Cult of the Lamb, Dragon Age Origins, Assassin's Creed 2, and Fallout. There you go. Hey, Murray. Hold on, we're gonna go to the bar in Ireland. Okay. I assume this is when you go to the bar, this is what it's like. There's a guy playing a fiddle.
Sounds like he's playing too.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh well. I was looking up the list of best-selling video games.
Hey.
And number 1 is Minecraft.
Hello there again, mister.
They've sold like
What do
300
you know
million
about
copies.
leprechauns, Doyle? Leprechauns? Is it the little people you're talking about? Sure, and a cousin of mine was wed to one. Oh, come on. Do you really expect me to believe that? It's the truth, I'm telling you. She fell asleep on a fairy ring, see? When she woke up, there he was. A little fella. All in green.
I assume this is what Ireland's like. Country pub? Yeah, it is a little town. It's not like a big town.
Yeah, that's funny because if
Tell
you
me
go to
more
a
about your
country
cousin,
bar,
the
it's
leprechaun.
nothing this nice.
Oh, no. Well, young Mary was speechless, especially when the leprechaun up and spoke to her. Be my
Well, it was
bride,
listed as the
darling, says he,
best-selling
and you'll
game of
never
all
want
time.
for riches again. Okay, says she, and he slips a sign of daisies on her finger. Amen. So there you are, proof that the little people exist. Well, that's no proof. All you have is her word for it. Not so. The following spring, she had a little baby. Did the leprechaun's promise come true? What promise was that now? That she'd never want for riches again. Now, there's the strangest thing. She never did.
I thought you said she was claiming the social part.
Indeed, Mr. O'Brien. But there's riches and riches. She told me, Pat, she says, that little darling boy is all the riches in the world to me. Bye for now.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. Hello there. What now?
The boy told me Fitzgerald was driven away in the car that hit him.
McGuire is always spinning wild yarns. I don't know where he gets them from.
Television, I expect, or comics. If I was you, I'd take what he says with a generous pinch of salt.
McGuire's tale about the car sounds quite plausible to me. He says the driver was dressed like a leprechaun.
That boy has a head full of fluffy toys.
Yeah, I don't know
Goodbye
how
for
I
now.
would stream from an Apple II. Except maybe a camera on the Apple II's monitor. The only thing I can think of.
He wasn't listening.
What if I gave him a wet towel?
He
You
wasn't
like a hot
listening.
towel?
Yeah, would you like a hot towel?
Well, interestingly, the highest
Hello there again, mister. Look at this
selling
towel.
game that
You
was
showed me
single
that
platform
before.
was Wii Sports.
Oh, really?
Everything else is multi-platform.
Gotta be able to do something here in.
I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing I could use.
I don't even know. Like, you would think I could be able to click over here. I played it as a kid. Oh wait, let's try and use the
It couldn't be that, Murray, because they sold more Wii's than copies of Wii Sports. They sold 101.63 million Wii's. They only sold 82,900,000 copies of Wii Sports. Well, the next single platform game on the list is Animal Crossing.
The towel had dried out and was barely damp.
Huh. Interesting.
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water. I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing I could use. I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
I don't know. I didn't ever have the Wii Mini. I don't remember having Wii Sports, but I guess I did.
Maybe I need to get another one of his wires. Where you going? I want you to get that wire.
Oh, are you going to make frozen alcohol drinks, Murray?
Oh, I guess I can't pick it up anymore. It's not selectable.
Hello again.
What? You can make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those things are unhygienic.
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
I'll see you later.
What am I missing? I don't know. It does have humor like that in this game. So it wouldn't surprise me. All right, I've got to do something here.
Do something.
The plastic cover had been smashed by the Pixie's car, revealing a switch. It was impossible to return the switch to its original position. The towel had dried out and was barely damp.
I feel like I've talked to everyone at this point.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
I don't think damp is a color.
And yet it allows it. It's amazing.
It is.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
May I borrow this towel?
You can keep it.
Thanks. It was an electric pump operated by pushing a small lever.
Huh.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last. It was an electric pump operated by pushing a small lever.
Text Panda, it doesn't actually really change anything. It just responds back to me.
I bet it changes it in Fry's Quest, your Fry's Quest characters.
The pubes don't show on those characters.
Well, no, it's covered
not
up. It's
losing my
covered
mind.
up by the
Their
the
pants.
clothes, the pants. So you can't actually see it.
The towel had dried out and was barely damp.
Yeah, but we know exactly. We know that underneath, we know those pubes are
I held
damp.
the towel under the faucet and soaked it with
Y'all
water.
are weird.
The towel was soaked through with water.
What if I took it now and put it in the cleaning materials? No.
The towel was already as wet as it was going to get.
I don't know. Y'all want to give me a hint at this point? I can't think of anything to do it now. I can't seem to do anything with the kegs.
Excuse me. Yes, sir? May I borrow this towel?
You can keep it.
Thanks. The towel was soaked through with water.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What is that now?
Hey,
You've heard of the
McGuire.
McBarge, right?
What do you want
It
to
was,
know?
McDonald's on a barge that they put in Vancouver for Expo 86.
No, I haven't heard about that.
Yeah. Well, it's sinking.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Like there was talk they were going to bring it back.
Hi, it's me again.
So I see. What now?
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A racing car? And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
Right. Matthew J.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I'd put me money on the Ferrari.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
No.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous! I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
Right, we got him to leave.
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
All right. That's a good place to stop. All right. Well, thank you all for being here. I'm excited the lineup of games that we have. So, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Wait, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. So I'll be back tomorrow afternoon for some more Broken Sword. Maybe we can figure out what's going on. Who was the murderer? So, You're glad someone is? What are you talking about?
You said you were excited about the list of games to play.
Yeah.
I said, I'm glad someone is.
Neil doesn't like me playing video games.
No. So you always misinterpret everything.
Thanks, Oceanic. Thanks, Pass. Thanks, Tex Panda, Murray, Dimok, Dark Passenger. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Yes. Thank you all for being here. Snowy. Murray, if I didn't say Murray already. Well, again, thank you so much for being here. If you can't be here live, go check out YouTube. youtube.com/jfriestv. And thank you to all of these people here, starting with Zab. They get ad-free viewing, all these emotes. Thank you so much for subscribing. And you're saving up your arcade points. All right. You want to chat between streams? We have a Discord. Boom. There it is. And we are going to raid out.
Oh, Kurt's playing Elden Ring.
Is he playing Elden Ring? There you go.
Murray, why do you always want to raid out to like some
He always wants to go to the
unmanned
kitten.
Twitter account?
He
Well,
wants to
before
go
that
to
it
the
was
kittens.
like, wasn't it like shrimps or turtles or something?
Well, it used to be shrimps, but I think they stopped. Didn't they shop shrimps? I want to say they stopped shrimps. It looks like he's talking. He's not playing.
No. Okay.
But we can still try and raid him.
No, I mean it's up to you. I just was telling you.
Well, I guess he's only been streaming for an hour, so.
It's like he's someone we personally know.
I see Snowy's in there.
Oh, is he? All right.
All right, there we go. I think I started it. I did. All right. We're going to go over to our friend, Go Big Truck, a.k.a. Kurt. And he is playing some Elden Ring, maybe. And, yeah, premature switch. I know. And hopefully he's not ending his stream. I don't think he is. He's just talking. All right. Well, thanks everyone for being here. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow afternoon. I hope your plans include watching some Twitch. All right. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. We love y'all. Bye, everybody.